What's up, everyone, and welcome back to EV Geek Studios and today's mini charge episode for Wednesday, July 8th, 2026. And today's mini charge episode is all about EV charging as we take a look at what Walmart is doing to expand charging access. Yes, you heard that correctly. We're talking about Walmart today. According to an incredible new deep dive from Inside EVs, Walmart's proprietary self-branded EV fast charging network is not just growing, it is exploding. Just 15 months ago, in April of 2025, Walmart officially threw its hat into the ring to build its own native network. Fast forward to today, and they are doubling their capacity in a matter of months, completely ignoring the doom and gloom headlines about slowing EV adoption. Today, we're breaking down what Walmart is building, why their approach might actually fix the biggest headache in EV ownership, and how they are leveraging their massive footprint to give traditional charging networks a massive run for their money. As always, before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and give us a follow on your favorite audio podcast platform. Now, let's dive in with the latest updates from Walmart's EV charging network. All right, as always, the first thing I like to talk about are the numbers because honestly, I think they're staggering. So, Inside EV's latest report recently highlighted that Walmart's network has expanded to 17 US states. If we look at community data by PlugShare and tracking from EV observers like the Arkansas e-Travelers YouTube channel, which I highly recommend that you guys subscribe to, Walmart currently has 73 active locations, boasting a total of 612 individual connectors. Now, if you look at official government data from the Department of Energy, Alternate Fuels Data Center, or AFDC, the official registry is lagging just a bit behind, showing 66 locations and 528 ports. Leave it up to the government to not keep things updated. But here is the real kicker. Just 2 months ago, back in May, Walmart had roughly 300 individual ports across 50 stores. So quickly do the back of the napkin math on that. In a span of roughly 60 days, Walmart has almost literally doubled the number of operational fast charging ports available to the public. In the new infrastructure world, that kind of speed is virtually unheard of. Usually getting permits, getting transformer upgrades from local utilities, and pouring concrete takes months, if not years. But Walmart is a logistical juggernaut. When Walmart decides it wants to build something, Earth moves. And they aren't just slapping cheap, slow chargers in the back of parking lots to check a corporate sustainability box. Walmart has made a calculated decision to install 400 kilowatt ultra-fast chargers exclusively. To put that in context for our EV nerds out there, a 400 kilowatt charger is faster than almost any electric vehicle on the market can even accept. Most high-end EVs top out at 250 or 350 kilowatts. By installing 400 kilowatt hardware sourced from heavy hitters like ABB, eMobility, and Alpitronic, Walmart is essentially future-proofing their locations for now. Whether you're driving a Hyundai Ioniq 5 or a Porsche Taycan or a massive Chevy Silver EV with a giant battery pack, these stalls will feed your car juice as fast as the vehicle's chemistry can humanly handle. Furthermore, Walmart is playing nice with everyone. Every single stall features dual cords, one with the traditional CCS connector and one with the NACS connector, which is Tesla's standard that practically the entire industry has now adopted. No adapters required, no tribalism. If it has a plug, you can charge it at Walmart. Well, except if you're an older Nissan Leaf, and then, well, I guess you can't without an adapter. Now, why does this matter so much? To understand why Walmart's strategy is a big deal, we have to look at the broader kind of EV ecosystem of public charging. And honestly, it hasn't been pretty over the last several years. It is getting better, though. According to a comprehensive study by J.D. Power on EV charging satisfaction, consumer frustration with public charging infrastructure actually hit an all-time high over the last couple of years. The primary complaints? Non-functioning chargers, broken screens, software handshake failures between the car and the stall, and critically, a complete lack of things to do while standing in a dark, sketchy parking lot waiting for your car to hit 80%. Historically, companies like Electrify America or EVgo have operated on a third-party landlord model. They lease a few parking spots from the shopping mall or bank, put up their chargers, and walk away. If a charger breaks, the mall doesn't care. It's not their machine. Electrify America has to send out a technician, which can take days. Meanwhile, the EV driver pulls up, finds a dead screen, and gets stranded and, of course, frustrated. Walmart is flipping that model on its head. This isn't Electrify America at Walmart. This is Walmart branded network. Walmart owns the hardware, they own the land, they own the electricity contract. And think about the psychology of a Walmart store. These facilities are staffed 24/7 or close to it. They have managers on site, surveillance cameras, bright lighting, and a janitorial staff to clean up the parking lot. If a charger gets vandalized or suffers a hardware fault, it affects Walmart's direct brand reputation and their foot traffic. That gives them a massive corporate incentive to maintain a high uptime, something third-party charging networks have severely struggled with. Plus, let's talk about the experience. Anyone who has road tripped an EV knows the pain of stopping at a charging location in the back of a deserted park or parking lot at 11 p.m. There's no bathroom, no food, just you and the humming sound of the transformer and chargers. At Walmart, the built-in amenities are unmatched. You plug in your car, you walk inside, you use a restroom, grab a snack, maybe get some groceries you forgot, and then by the time you walk back out 20 minutes later, your 400 kilowatt charger has filled your battery. It turns charging from a chore into a seamless part of a routine you're probably going to do anyway. Now let's talk about costs, because Walmart is doing what Walmart does best, using its scale to cut prices. According to the Inside EV report, the average cost to charge at Walmart stations sits at around 46 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, on its own, that's fairly competitive for DC fast charging, but Walmart is introducing tier-based incentives that could deeply disrupt the market. First, they are playing around with off-peak rates, charging less during times when the electricity grid isn't strained. Second, they're tying this directly into their broader corporate ecosystem via Walmart Plus. If you have the app, some of you may be Walmart Plus members. If you are a Walmart Plus member and you use their smartphone app to manage and pay for your charging session, you get a 10% discount. Inside EV notes that when you combine that off-peak rate with the Walmart Plus membership discount, drivers can cut about 20 cents per kilowatt off their bill. Think about that. Dropping a fast charging rate down to the mid 20-cent range makes public charging almost as cheap as charging your car at home in many parts of the country. Now, there is one small hurdle they are working through. Right now, the network relies almost exclusively on the smartphone app to handle transactions. And we have had numerous episodes on our podcast talking about this. And we also have a bunch of episodes on our channel with our experiences using the Walmart app. Please feel free to check those out. And the Walmart EV charging stations too. If you want that 10% discount, you must use the app. However, Walmart knows that consumer frictionless payment is key. There are currently trialing chargers equipped with built-in credit card readers to accommodate the casual driver or someone who just doesn't want another app on their phone. Now, this makes sense. You won't get the discount with credit card swipe, but the convenience factor is there. And we have seen some of these chargers out and about that have the machines on them, but they're not activated yet. So they're coming. What's fascinating to me here is the sheer defiance of market trends. If you read Wall Street journals or automotive trade publications over the past years, the narrative has been all about the EV slowdown. Automakers like Ford and GM have pushed back some of their electric vehicle timelines, pivoting heavily towards hybrids because consumer adoption hasn't matched the widely optimistic projections from a few years ago. But Walmart isn't blinking. They are looking at the long game. They recognize that even if adoption curves flatten out in the short term, there are still millions of EVs hitting American roads, and every single one of them needs an occasional fast charge. With over 4,700 stores across the United States, strategically located within 10 miles of roughly 90% of the U.S. population, Walmart has a geographical advantage that no other company on earth, say maybe McDonald's or Subway, can match. If Walmart executes their ultimate plan, which is to blanket the country with thousands of these 400 kilowatt fast chargers at as many stores as humanly possible, they won't just be a participant in the EV transition, they could very well become its backbone. They are solving the geographical desert problem. They are addressing the reliability problem, and they are bringing everybody and everyday low prices to an energy sector that has been notoriously volatile for consumers. The next time you're mapping out a long distance road trip in your EV, don't be surprised if your navigation system bypasses the traditional dedicated charging stations and routes you straight to a big blue supercenter named Walmart. The retail giant is plugging in, and they are showing absolutely no signs of slowing down. All right, everyone, that is your mini charge episode for today. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap that notification icon so you are alerted when new content drops. Also, give our video a hype. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your audio podcasts, hit that follow button as well and leave us a comment. It really helps the show grow. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay charged and stay geeky. So long, everyone.